Top rune though here is there's Valkyrie showing themselves now. They get the spin in, Era trying to keep himself alive with the brain stab, but it's not good enough. First blood going the way of Valkyrie. They do give over the bounty rune, but it's actually his Timbersaw. Expert of lockdown from Rubik. Not as tanky here, but especially with CBS making rotation immediately, they will get a counter kill onto Cooper, and that's going to deny himself. Not quite the possibility. So yeah, I really agree with this reaction that the E-lab is making. There should probably be more damage here. No mana for the brain sap though, and Scabo just walks out. Counter initiation here from Cube. Bringing him much closer, but with the boots on his... not quite enough for the last little zap from the Fate Bolt on the right click. Cube making an impact already with a quick rotation.
Per second.
Little lane, there's an axe on the Rubik, back into the Torn. Arrows there with the brain sap. Cube. Stick shots keep him alive a little bit longer, but not long enough.
Yeah. Kept him alive long enough for GH.GOD to come in and get the kill from that. Very worth it.
Self out of this. I might actually find a killing on GH.GOD. He's running out of mana to actually continue to morph strength. German play will find the kill with a brain sap finishing off the Juggernaut. So 1-for-1 trade for all intents and purposes here.
Yeah, Morphling just had to stay alive for that kill on the Juggernaut, and it would have been, I mean, it's still not worth it, but it's better to get the experience in the assist gold than to just die and not have anything. So at that one point in that, he decided he wasn't getting away alive. So it was good that he was able to keep himself alive for long enough before that kill, but now Ara is in a very tough situation where you're just getting chased down by this Ogre Magi, and there is a Sunstrike, but it isn't entirely needed. Haha's there, but the Healing Ward's going to keep German player alive for a little bit longer. It does get that final right click through, and then kills the Healing Ward as extra icing on the cake, and should be one-on-one with 9T now, which is not too bad for the Morphling.
That's a 1-for-1 trade right there. Meanwhile, mid, we see another bit of engagement. Kunkka goes down as the Death Prophet has the X's and popped. And still being chased down by Scabo. A bit of a rough spot as Cupid says. Well, does have another lift available, but the Spirits finish him off anyway. And Scabodota, next one on the list. Another nuke ends up with a double kill for GH.GOD. Kind of underestimating the timing. Kind of misreading the timing on Exorcism a little bit. And maybe overestimating their own damage output. Scabo.
Right now, Axon in a bit of trouble in the top lane. The Ignite's there, the Fire Blast catching. There is going to be the Torrent, but 9T is able to properly Blade Fury to make sure he didn't get caught by that stun, and now Haha's there. Morphing into strength, but the morph speed is not fast enough to survive through the Omni Slash, and 9T will pull out the second kill for that engagement. And E-lab falling a little bit behind with their carries.
Good mana management on there. He went for the spin to get go for the kill on Ixen, holding onto the Omni Slash, and then barely having enough mana with the stick charges. You still have that available to get go for the extra kill on the Juggernaut, on the Morphling. So good on him. CBS gets tracked down. Just kills all over the map here. This time around, Scabo will finish that off. And he looking to try and eat his way through the trees. Still a pretty speedy Bane here with 360 movement speed, but by Nine himself, jump player just takes over the Nightmare to make sure that does not happen.
Yeah.
Nightmare, Bloodlust comes out, German player joining into this, taking off the Nightmare. Cube will get rid of that himself. I don't know. German player should have probably just ran and left him for dead, as now he's being tracked down by the rest of the E-lab. But at the very least, he's wasting a lot of time of 4 of these heroes.
Yeah, CBS still chasing, but German player is taking a lot of damage. There's a Crips coming in from the Death Prophet. Now Scabo.
Not sure about this one. There's still 4 heroes around here. Goes through, does a lot of AoE damage. Feel like he needs some more help, but Sunstrike off the mark. He's doing quite a bit here, actually. Now gets the first kill. It's gonna be CBS. Another triple chain, triple chakram. GH.GOD not quite there just yet, though. Oh, Nexus gets the right clicks in. Vision from the trees, the vision block from the trees, not quite enough. 9T will get yet another one.
Still got the Death Prophet in that fight. And this Invoker, by the way, is 3-0-1. 10 minutes, he's got the Aquila and the Midas. So, all things considered, he's been doing incredibly well in this game, getting all of the golden experience he needs to get, and finding a couple of kills on the wayside. So, he'll grab this Tier 1 mid, a return, vengeance for the Tier 1 that he lost not so long ago.
Looking for more in the jungle here.
His team. Yep.
Quite gonna find the Bane, though. They're claiming control of this part of real estate here. GH.GOD cannot really stay here without risking his own life. E-lab even comes out to claim a quick tier 2 if they can. CBS now making his way in. Still not quite with a blink dagger. Just throwing out spells, hoping that's gonna be enough. And 90 is actually tanking up quite a bit. Healing ward, not quite ready to keep him alive.
Oh.
Now Ara comes in with a snack, gets the Fiend Script buff onto Luft here. GH.GOD with the ultimate. Gets in range here. They should be able to track him down though. Maybe, maybe not. It is Nightmare into the call.
That's really bad for Valkyrie. They lost both of their cores, one of which had not given up a death yet, and now he's going to be down through his next Midas timing, by the way. A little bit of an aggressive push.
Scabo gets X'd up. Dragged back into the torrent on top of GH.GOD's ultimate, who's still going after TP into the bottom lane. These couple of crucial kills. They're still just farming very well, right? If you look at the net worth distribution, top spot is on the Death Prophet.
Ooh!
Oh, what?
That was beautiful. A Sunstrike immediately fade bolted, and they killed him before he even knew what was happening.
Oh, wow.
And that is a Bloodstone now completed for Scabo.
Yeah. Courier's moving towards the secret shop. Meanwhile, mid, there's an Immunosoga Magi scouting out a little bit more. We'll see Bane fairly alone, just use the Omni Slash. Sunstrike, not even needed, but there for insurance purposes only. Valkyrie stabilizing again here. They get into
Aegis Mortality, which is very bad for Valkyrie to give up.
Same time, hard dropped quite low. Scabo coming in. The boat on the side will finish up Cube though, and now the fight still rages on. Scabo doing some good AoE damage, but now they're all being controlled up. Juggernaut already dead. Same for the Ogre, and now the Timbersaw as well. CBS doing it once again. So Jungle, he's pretty much alone. CBS just needs to get in range for the call. Yule Scepter setting that up perfectly. Cube is dead, trying to delay this a little bit, but more than enough nukes to finish this one off quickly.
Yeah, Rubik. That's tower.
Yeah, with the catapult here, that might be able to finish it off even. Especially if CBS can find an extra kill here. Nightmare set up on the German player. Didn't actually go for it, but oh, still plenty of nukes. CBS shucks him down again. 70 stick charges as well. Get his mana back if they want to re-engage. Bubble, please. Didn't see a
they
number.
Didn't get the tier 2 tower. The exorcism wasn't. Now Luft in
top lane. Oh god.
Yeah, things are not rolling smooth for Val tier 2s, maybe even tier 3 towers. And if you get him now, that's Golden Morphling's pocket. That gets him to where he needs to be a lot quicker, and that ends this game and cripples Valkyrie a lot more efficiently. So this is the right play. Just get the easy objectives and make use of that.
I'm gonna have to abandon this one though. CBS still sitting on the side. Maybe want to re-engage, but now gets to blink out as Ixon gets lifted up in the air. Luft on the other side of the map though gets brought down. Valkyrie, if they can't find anything else here, then they will have lost their Invoker for nothing here. But Scabble looking in the back, can't really find the damage. Ixon should end up falling here with, despite the axe coming out. 90 just spins it off just like that. But Scabo, well, CBS and the Death Prophet tanking through the Omni Slash, no worries whatsoever. The fight still rages on as the Bane comes in, trying to throw some extra control. Still doesn't have the Fiend Script available, but CBS doesn't need Fiend Script if you have the call and the Culling Blade. They track it down the Juggernaut on top of that, and that's all 3 cores. 23 minutes into the game. It is that Bloodlust just to make sure that Scabo doesn't have to use as much mana, that Luft doesn't find themselves in these kind of situations, so he just gets picked off immediately. Scabo still going in, right on top of the boat. Yule's up into the air though. Let's dodge that out. CBS caught with the Fiend Script. Stolen Fiend Script by the looks of it. Now fight starts to turn around, but they have not yet found a kill. Finally, they track down CBS. Scabo finishes that kill, but they all lost 3. Will lose 4 with the axe. Dragging them back. Reactive armor, making it harder, but nice little torrent snipe. Dodges it again with the Yule Scepter, but the result is the same. They still get closer. Nice little Chakram, another axe back. They actually get a kill on the Death Prophet. So E-lab. Okay, I guess I didn't call
for this Timbersaw. He can be a major damage dealer, especially against someone like an Axe and a Death Prophet. He just needs to find that opening where he is given the space to do the damage.
Q gets dunked down after the initiation. The rest of Valkyrie unwilling to really go in after that. Where E-lab is at, where E-lab will find themselves in a position where they cannot take these longer fights anymore. They will still be able to find these pickups though, which is always nice. have some good vision to set those up here with the...
For that bottom tier 2 tower. In fact, he finds Scabo. And even though he's got the Lotus Orb, that's still a Yule Scepter up that locks him in place. And Scabo, he cannot die here, but he does. 50 seconds on the sidelines, which is... Shotguns at the ready.
CBS, he finds 2 here. Again at the ready, as I said, with the Aegis. Actually turns around onto Yoga Magic, finishes him off immediately as the fight rages on. The Meatball will not really hit too much. Scabo's locked down with the Fiend Script for a little while. Juggernaut caught with a Nightmare taking him out of the fight. Considering how the fight started with CBS getting an initiation, Valkyrie can be happy that they only lost the supports this time around and not vice versa.
Right, and I don't know if they can really push that far. I mean, okay, fine. They're going to grab Luft here in the top lane, or at least get very to. And this means that, yeah, they can push very easily. No! They lose their Death Prophet, Scabo.
There's a few too many heroes here. They're going to look to try and trade this Nightmare into a call. Scabo's actually still being healed up. Not enough. The Dunk is still in range. Another axe. This time on the Ogre. Didn't quite get it off, but he blinked to the top. He got it off, okay. Well, no TP out for Luft anytime soon. There's 4 heroes around him. Just gonna have to try to waste as much time as possible, but yeah. That'll be the end of it all. They do get the tier 2 on the split bush. They also skip the creeps up top, so this creeper is all they really have, but it's all they really need. With GH.GOD on the front lines chopping away with the exorcism. Buyback already has been forced out by Luft.
Oh, this is a double damage Morphling now too. See, he just chunks right through that Rax, and could be in a bit of trouble.
90, caught with the Fiend Script here. That's a Juggernaut down. He does not have buyback actually. CBS taking the attention of Scabo and Cube. They're not adding anything here in this actual frontline push. This German player just left his own devices. Not so tanky anymore. Buyback on the axe forms out. Able to keep himself alive for the time being, but Scabo maybe not so lucky. He's quite tanky in the front line, but he doesn't have any reactive armor stacks to begin with. And it just gets dunked down the bow just to ensure that. Then it might just force out another...
No, I think they can do this. They've got Cube moving forward with the waveform, but doesn't have enough mana for telekinesis. They've got the Sunstream follow-up, and they get the damage off. That's a Kunkka without buyback, but E-lab are all back. They're regen, they're ready to go and fight it quickly now.
The exorcism not having to be committed here, unless Valkyrie want to take a fight, then this will come out. There it is, just securing that as a smoke up is happening. Valkyrie, they recognize that they have to fight right here, right now. Torrent onto 3. Nightmare on the side here taking Scabo out, but a nice little combo already. It's actually only just the Tornado from the Invoker. 90 cut on front lines, taking the full brunt of the exorcism as GH.GOD is looking for more. He finds Cube in the side. It's gonna be yet another kill on top of Scabo, who also died to the side. German player in the wrong place at the wrong time. Turned it into a triple kill for him. Omni Slash will be dodged by Nightmares and Yule Scepters. This might just be the game as 90 falls another time. Ultra kill for Xaxa.
Rough for Valkyrie.
Nightmare to Luft into the boat. German player is here, but there's very little that he can actually do to stop this here with CBS follow-up. Needs a bit of extra damage here. The dunk will not come out. But the axe back will still secure the kill. No buyback in him either. I'm just gonna go straight for Juggly here, Xaxa.
About backing off right now. That Aegis still up. They can move into the mid lane once again. The racks are prime and ready. The Invoker's still down. Then comes CBS and doesn't hit, but looks like God
blink
still
from
wants to
2
go
sides, yeah. Q blinked away just as he blinked in, but back to the matter is the exorcism pretty damn good at taking down towers, especially if the Dapper's right next to him. Still is the cheese available, might have to eat it now. There it is. As they get the Omnislash off, not doing nearly enough, I don't think. With the Yule Scepter dodging some of that damage onto GH.GOD, and that'll be Scabo going down again. Standard to Xaxa, but he's starting to morph strength. Fiend Script bound to 90. Nuke down, 60 seconds on the sideline for him as well. Long since past the point of buybacks. It's gonna be all on Luft to do the damage, and he will be able to land a pretty nice meteor here. Gets the axe as well as the Death Prophet. They bring Xaxa back inside the fountain to trigger the Aegis. Buyback now onto DP. To come back into this fight. They're trying to control the Morphling cells away from available out. Actually tries to turn it around on the Cube. But the multicast from German player says no to that. Still Morphling Strength, still alive. Now getting the help again. GH.GOD looking to try and turn this around. Cube going in deep. But Lord absorbed the summon on Xaxa. Make sure he lifts himself up into the air. He still has buyback. We'll use it. They're finally chasing E-lab out, but damage has been done. Second set of racks. So if they want to salvage this, they need to find more kills. The Lotus Ops in this game, absolutely ridiculous. The boat will land on Luft. He does have buyback, pack off cooldown again. Might have to use it. They want to continue taking this. It was just a huge bloodbath here. Nexus. Oh, Luft finally going for Xaxa again. Has another waveform though, and 5,000 health points max. Very hard to chop through all of that. 90 coming back in. Nice little disable from Luft. With the deafening blast, getting both the Morphling and the Death Prophet down. And DP bought back early here to press the advantage. Will not be coming back for a while, and now Valkyrie, they might be finding more with the lift up onto the Bane. Lotus Orbs from both sides.
Oh my god.
This is so ridiculous. The use Lotus Orbs in this thing. It's like, it still locks them down on the Morphling. And all of a sudden, it's Valkyrie with a full 5-man lineup, chopping away at the tier 3 CBS on front lines, trying to do what he can, but he's being controlled up. Bursts it down, forced out of it. As Luft comes in, trying to go for the tornado, doesn't quite land it. Together with the EMP. Saxon slowed down, Lincoln Sphere's popped here. Forced away from out. This should secure the tier 3 off of this. Scabo, Timber Chain off. There's still no DP for another 40 seconds. But how far can Valkyrie really take this?
It's tough to even get the racks right now. They can try to chip damage away on the melee or the range racks, but the melee is just going to regenerate. And now they're getting caught out back behind. Haha goes in and immediately blows up the Timber Saw. Now you've got the Omni Slash coming through from the Juggernaut, but they can't quite chunk through Haha's damage just yet. He bought back though. Remember, he cannot die here. He's got the Replicate out. He will get himself away. CBS buying a little bit of time for his Morphling. The Nightmare comes out on a cube, but there is one Culling Blade from CBS. The second one could be coming out very shortly, but he doesn't have the mana for it just yet. Calls in for Cube. This should be another kill coming out, at least on the Rubik.
Maybe not.
The spot will bring him right back.
There it is. Oh, he has a blink.
No, they don't. Maybe. Yes.
Blink's
no,
right as well.
There's another blink call. This is finally the kill.
Cube, man. He's been so slippery with the stole away from Blink and the Instant Invoker. Who has some very good crowd controlling spells. And Death Prophet, well, with the right fight, it's not all that tanky. Going in deep now, committing for it with the Exorcism, looking to chase him away, to give the rest of E-lab time to hit some get some extra damage off on the tower, but now lifted up into the air. Looking for some extra burst damage, but Fiends grab onto Juggernaut here. The right clicks are there to bring him down first. He does have buyback, coming back off cooldown. Will we join the fight? The Scabo taking some extra damage, but now 19 the front lines. Has to spin himself out, but the Exorcism doing some extra damage. The shotgun will finish him off. That's him down for good. Tier 3 will finally fall. Bane does go down. The Scabo looking for more. They need to try and bring down this Morphling. Nice little silence coming out. GH.GOD, no Exorcism. It has timed out. Just looking for the right click, looking for Spirit Siphons and the nukes. CBS, nice little call here. And to get Luft, this would be amazing. 50 health points between him. Definitely gets a blink out after the Yule Scepter. He lives to fight another day. Ixon might not be so lucky here. Not quite enough damage to bring him down. Cube and German player, though, he's giving it all they got. German player does not make it out. Cube does. With all of that, they still did not claim the racks. They do get much more. Can they, though? Still tracking down on CBS. Chakra will go. And even the cold snap to cancel TP on GH.GOD. This fight will not end, but it shall with a full 5-man wipe. After
Messiest 5-man wipe I think I've ever seen coming out from any team.
Spins it off now, the Glyph. There's the boat coming through here, controlling up 90. It's actually dropping so low, but they cannot get any follow-up damage. They actually finish him off until GH.GOD comes into the fray here with a buyback coming off cooldown. Tries to go for the kill. Doesn't quite find it. Has to resort for Cube. Meanwhile, Scabo in the backlines. X back here. Cannot get the Timber Chain off just yet. Brought down. Nice damage being done, though. Nice meatball to follow up onto Bane. Does not quite now. They want to end this right now, even without Exorcism. They get the call off onto 90, and this could be a huge pickup if they can find it. The boat comes through. The silence to stop Cube and German player from doing anything else, but they still get the other surge off. Ineffective, though, at this stage in the game. CBS, now he's the only one caught on the front lines. His German player and Luft trying to find something in the back. It will not quite be able to finish out the Axe until Cube comes in with another zip. He gets Axed up. It's gonna be E-lab on a retreat now. They all teleported in. Xaxa is gonna have to pull it off with the Scotty here. He has enough right-click damage to do some serious work and slow forcing him out. But now, Untitled perhaps to re-engage. GH.GOD on the other side. With his full arsenal as well, it's available par, except for the exorcism. Then they will finish off the Juggernaut. They will finish off the support. Cube already by. That's fire. Cube leading the charge. Luft now overtaking him with a combo. He finds two inside the pit. Meatball doing some serious damage to GH.GOD. And the fight starts on frontline. Sees CBS with a really good call. Most heroes down. That's 2 heroes down. Luft caught in the midst of that as well, trying to walk away. There's 3 heroes on top of him. He should fall. This counter initiation, absolutely amazing there for the Axe. They also find Scabo up on the high ground. Can they finish him off though? Well, there's still some damage over time. The Axe back. Such a bane for Valkyrie to deal with, and this might be a 3G.
Yeah.
Only one buyback left. Ages in hand for E-lab. They all survived this ordeal. And this was a very bloody game. Finally ends with 35 to 62 kills, score 50 minutes in. Valkyrie are bested after the game 1 victory. E-lab coming back with a 2-1 scoreline.